So this video is an open discussion because what we're talking about here has two sides, so I'm very interested to hear what you guys think, so please let me know in the comments down below. And it all starts off with James Charles announcing his tour for 2019, the Sisters Tour. And when he got to the prices of that tour, a lot of people were freaking out, so it's safe to say that Twitter had a full field day. So the real questions here is, what were the prices? What did you get for each price? And what do others charge? Well, you see, I'm glad I asked a question I can answer myself. This is feeling very much like a PowerPoint presentation. Watch out, Hannah, I might try to sell you a pen.
You've got a lot of enthusiasm, so I'll give you that.
Oh yeah. I don't have a pen to sell, sadly. So the ticket prices are $52 for general admission, VIP starts at $99, then you have VIP Plus at $250, and finally you have Sister VIP at $500.
What the hell is Sister VIP?
That's like the top tier VIP for the James Charles tour, I guess.
Yeah, but what does it entail?
Well, so inside the Sister VIP, you get an exclusive hangout with James Charles and the other Sister VIPs, one-on-one photo with James Charles, you get an exclusive Sister VIP goodie bag, an exclusive autograph tour laminate, and guaranteed front of the audience seats, and early access to merchandise vendors. What an interesting perk. You guys have, you can pay a lot of money to be first in line to pay more money at the merch shop. I'm not gonna do it.
Well, you know you have to do it to him.
I can't.
What is a sister hangout? Like, how long do you get to hang out with them? Because I feel like that's what it really depends on.
I genuinely have no idea. But basically, that was the original announcement. And because of that, I guess that wasn't enough for $500. Or why is this $500 in the first place? And Twitter was kind of filled with comments kind of like this one. The way James Charles is charging $500 for a VIP ticket, knowing full well the majority of his fans aren't going to be able to afford it on their own, but his young impressionable fans will still be whipped enough to break their bank account just to hang out with him. Sick emoji. Then she followed it up with, I have to laugh. He's already so effing rich, bro. The thought of charging your fans $500. Okay, I'm sorry people are entitled to their own opinions, but I automatically discarded the opinions of people where their base argument is, oh, he shouldn't charge that much because he already has so much money. What? He's successful for a reason. Just because he has some money in the bank does not mean that his time is worth less. So if your only reason to hate on James's tour prices is the fact that he already has so much money, well, I'm sorry to say, but your argument is automatically invalid. But honestly, to my surprise, James Charles actually responded with updated ticket information. Hopefully this answers a lot of questions and comments and concerns. I'm sorry that we've disappointed many of you. We've worked very hard to put this tour together and want it to be accessible for everyone and an amazing experience no matter the ticket. Where basically he changed a few of the tiers but added more to the Sister VIP, which was the $500 tier. It now has pre-show private catered hangout Q&A with James, post-show meet and greet plus photo with James, goodie bag filled with James's favorites, now they actually put it in brackets, valued at $250 plus, and then chance to be brought on stage for interactive segments and chance to get their eye makeup done by James Charles himself. Front row seating, first access to merchandise, and autographed exclusive tour poster.
All right, that's hella worth it. Sorry, that's just my opinion. That's so much.
Yeah, I feel like he is actually given a decent amount there. Then he followed that tweet with this. To clarify, I begged my team to change prices, but because the contracts with the venues, it was not possible. Instead, I made sure the meet and greet was more accessible and ensured the highest ticket was worth the price. I'm sorry I can't make everyone happy. I'm trying my best. He went way out of his way to do this, so he really didn't need to do this. So kudos to James Charles for no matter what, he's still breaking his back for his fans. But now I need to ask you, did he make it a lot better? Because obviously I'm way outside of James Charles's audience.
You're not a sister?
Not quite yet. I'm not quite a sister, to be fair. But from what I can tell, he definitely did not have to change the prices because, I mean, it's obvious they were already set to a market price considering they've already pretty much sold out as of this video is going up. Because you price your services according to what the market wants. And considering he tweeted that most of the VIPs have already sold out and that was like the first day after the tickets went live, so I guess they were priced accordingly annoyingly, like if they were too expensive, they just would not sell. Yet they sold out real quick.
Yeah, but I guess the argument could be that, like, if you're a really big fan, obviously you'll break the bank.
I know, but people shouldn't be forced to break the bank. I mean, like, there's a bunch of, like, cheaper tickets that can go and still have a very similar experience.
Yeah, that's true.
Every time I try to say experience, I say experiment for some weird reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, you can still get a $90 VIP ticket if you want to be a VIP, and you still get the same show. You just don't get the exclusive like Q&A and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And obviously when I saw everyone reacting to this, I had a flashback back to when Hannah and I went to the D.R.E.A.M brothers show, and
Alright, get me the hell out of here.
I paid $100 at the D.R.E.A.M brothers show to like stand in the way back, to the point where there was so many parents with their kids on their shoulders in front of me that there was no chance for me to see the show, except for the fact that I was holding a Gorilla Pod that was holding my camera, and I was using the viewfinder, which was, you know, a few feet above my head, to actually watch the show. So this is how I was watching the entire D.R.E.A.M brothers show. I was just holding it up and filming and looking like that, because I couldn't see it if I was just looking straight. And that was $100. But that $100 did also include for me to get the honor to wait about an hour and a half in line to get 4 seconds with the D.R.E.A.M brothers, or well, you know, that one picture.
Yeah, I think we all know that one picture. Yeah, that was kind of miserable. I won't lie. It was horribly organized. No one knew what was going on, I feel, the whole time. My experience was just like being around a bunch of bitter parents who were like, what's going on? I send my kids to the front. I don't really know if I should be here or not. I don't know you, so I don't know what to tell you. Genuinely,
that is what happened. But also, I continued to look around, and I decided to go to a previous person we've made a video on criticizing their merch, but it wasn't really merch, it was just bow ties for $30. This was not my choice. And of course, I'm talking about Jojo Siwa here, and I checked. I wanted to look at the Dream Tour. I wanted to see some of the most expensive VIP tickets on Jojo Siwa's Dream Tour. And guess what? They went all the way up to $5,325 for a single VIP ticket. A single VIP ticket could cost up to $5,325 to see Jojo Siwa, which is insane. And there's so many other tickets like below that. There's 4 tickets at $5,325 each, and then you have a bunch of tickets at $1,000 plus, and then a bunch at like $500 plus. So, you know, that's just easy 10 times more than what James Charles was charging for his VIP ticket. No one is talking about this.
Damn, with those prices, she better have Northwest with her. For the 5,000 one, I want to meet Northwest, and she's got to give me some secret Kanye lyrics that nobody ever heard of.
No, but like everyone's freaking out about James Charles, but they didn't even notice this thing. Oh, and by the way, Jojo Siwa's audience is also younger than James Charles's audience. So obviously it's going to be the parents that are going to be splurging here, because there's no chance in hell that Jojo Siwa's audience can afford to pay $5,000 for a 2-hour experience.
What does she do on tour?
Insane.
She just dances.
She dances. She probably does like Q&As. It's probably a very generic YouTube tour. I would probably say it's a similar setup to what we saw at the D.R.E.A.M brothers show.
But what do I get for $5,300? You get to meet her, right?
Well, yeah. You also get booth tickets. You get to meet her. I don't know what else you really get. You get booth spots.
Remember that video of her where she's like, if your parents have an American Express credit card.
Exactly.
If your parents have an American Express credit card, American Express card holders, American Express.
So if you bought the $5,000 ticket with your American Express credit card, you'll save some money on it at least. Oh, wow. I just, going back to that, like, I can't believe she's promoting American Express credit cards to her extremely young fan base on the launch of her tour. It's just so out of place. But also, thinking about it, that is such an insane brand deal for a 16-year-old. Like, that is massive. So, I mean, like, good for her. She's absolutely crushing it, but it's definitely way out of place and extremely shady to be promoting it to kids under the age of 16. Because now, in the back of their heads, now they're thinking like, oh,
American Express.
When I get a credit card, I'll get an American Express one.
Do you think they'll actually remember that?
No, but I feel like that's like some sneak advertisement going on like over here. Like they're trying to
What is that called?
Casually plug it. Subconscious advertising.
Yeah.
Is that actually a thing? Is that a word?
Yes,
Subconscious advertising?
Of course it is.
I would
Subliminal messages and advertising. That's what I'm trying to say. That's a thing. It's 100% a thing.
This would definitely class as subliminative. What is it?
Subliminal messages in advertisements.
I'm being babied by Hannah right now, but this will definitely classify to what Hannah said.
I think. I mean, no, it's not a subliminal message, but isn't like the point of it is that it also stays in a person's mind? I mean, that's the point of an advertisement. Like you see it for a second, but it stays in your mind. You think of like, oh, I need this one thing. Oh, I remember seeing an ad. It's the first thing that...
And then you'll just automatically pick that over that. I mean, I can definitely see a kid, like if they've watched a bunch of Jojo Siwa and heard of a lot of American Express talk, they'll be like, oh, hey, I might go with an Amex card over a Visa card.
Yeah, but also they'll probably have like more brain cells when they're older and stuff. Like they might, I don't know.
I don't even know. But also, if Jojo Siwa can sell $5,000 tickets, I mean, that is insane. Like,
is she selling out?
That is so impressive. Like in the way that I'm amazed that a 16-year-old girl can sell $5,000 tickets for people to come see her, and the fact that people will pay $5,000 to see Jojo Siwa dance around. And obviously get to meet her, but still, it's just so impressive to me. Like in both ways, like wow. And obviously this is for the super rich, because the average ticket on this concert, I think it goes for around, was it like $50 to $80? It still is something that everyone can pretty much afford, but wow, that's a lot of money for a single VIP ticket. Holy sh!
Who's buying them? That's what I want to know. I want to see the details.
That's genuinely what I want to know. So please, guys, what do you think about this? What do you think about $5,325 for a single VIP ticket? I mean, it's in a booth and you get to meet Jojo Siwa, but still, it's $5,325 for something that, I mean, like, it'll last like 2 to 3 hours maybe. Now that's called burning money.
That's insane.
It is absolutely insane. Like that is like 3 to 4 months of rent for most people.
I can't wrap my head around the idea of this.
But please, guys, let me know in the comments down below what you think about all of this. And on that note, I'll be ending today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like on it. If you're new here, I welcome you to my channel. It'd be awesome if you subscribed. And if you want to follow me outside of YouTube, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter as @Atozy. Links will be down in the description down below. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Heard you had a lot to say. Now you don't really talk too much though. I've been running out these gates, but I'm not ever really late, no. Yeah, I've been seeing all these sights, been traveling. In my suitcase I pack light, I got my plans.